YouTube, what's up, baby? It's Don Foss back in the house. I want to give a shout out to all the RC brothers right now, man. You know, it's too many of y'all to name. I also want to say, you know, anybody that lost somebody to the COVID-19, or you know, any of your loved ones lost somebody, I just want to give y'all my greatest condolences right now, man, because it's a sad situation and I done lost people to this COVID-19. Alright, YouTube, we're gonna talk about the Savage today. I picked up some parts for the Savage, crack them open for y'all. Picked up a couple parts. I want to give a shout out to Romaine Edward. He on YouTube. On YouTube, he's Main Rules RC. Main Rules RC. That's his YouTube channel. He run Nitro. Got a gang of Savages. A couple of other cars. Think he got a 5th scale. Got a great Nitro channel. Y'all can check him out in y'all spare time. You know, if y'all want to. He been helping me out on my Savage though, cause you know he real inclined with the Savages. You know, he got a lot of Savages. He work on them a lot. He love them. Got like 20 of them. And he been, you know, helping me out on my Savage, giving me little pointers. So, you know, I want to give a shout out to him. And he also in the Nitro Enthusiast group. You know, he in a couple of groups. You know, one thing I want to say about them Facebook groups too. Even if you ain't on Facebook and you know how people be with their old ladies, they don't even mess with Facebook because of that reason, you know, or whatever. If you don't, just go on Facebook, don't even mess with none of that. Just get into the RC groups. You know, just do that only, because in the RC groups on Facebook, man, you meet a lot of good people and it's a lot of good information on there, a lot of true RC brothers on there that, you know, can help you out and give you a lot of pointers. Another thing I want to share is my man Edward, who I was telling y'all about. He was breaking in his motor. Just want to share this. Yeah. He had a modded Pico boost. He was breaking it in. Had the Bones Brew break-in fuel. And when he was breaking it in with the break-in fuel, it was running good. But once he switched to the 3010 Bones, when he take his igniter off, the engine would die. And he didn't really know what the problem was, so he was troubleshooting all the problems. You know, the battery, the glow plug, you know, all the problems you can troubleshoot. And the last problem he came up with was the compression. The compression on the Pico was so tight that what would happen was when he would take his glow igniter off of the glow plug, the fuel would put his glow plug out. Basically, it would drown it out. So what he had to do was add another 0.2 millimeter head shim on his Pico. It came with 2. He added 1 more, and then when he added the 1 more, it fired up. and it was running straight for him. So I just wanted to add that because I think that was some real good troubleshooting. You know, when you running a modded motor, if you ever come across that problem. I thought that was informational. I just wanted to share that. But yeah, on to the Savage. I used to say it was heavy, but I always would have them big wheels on there. So once I took the wheels off, it ain't seem that heavy. So, but I'm still gonna do a weight reduction on it. But you know, it seemed like it ain't that heavy now. Look at my piston. Gotta show y'all my piston. Slick, huh? Yeah. All right, YouTube. Them big tires I had on there. I traded them for I had them on sale. And the guy, you know, wanted to trade me. Well, Nitro Bird wanted to trade me some truggy wheels and tires for it, but I really didn't want to do that trade. You know, not right now. It wasn't something I really needed, but you know. So a guy had a trade. They was for sale, but he said any trades, and I just thought about it. I said, you know, thinking about what I really need in like the price range of them tires. So I said, asked him, did he have a head warmer? So he said, yeah. So I did the trade on that. Got the head warmer over here, y'all. Oh, yeah. It's used, but it worked good. And it's the DC kind you plug in the wall. So that's the last thing I needed for the break-ins on the modded motors. So when I go to break in the motors, I got everything I need now. I didn't have a head warmer when I was breaking in that 21 right there, but I got it now, so I'm good with that. I'm happy about that. That was a good swap out because I didn't need the tires. I wouldn't run no tires that big. They was just too big. You know, I don't want to run them. So that was a good swap out because I needed that, and I didn't need those tires. So that was good. All right, YouTube. Let me pop these parts open. I'm gonna sit this camera up here, and I'm gonna pop some of these parts open. I'm gonna pop them open. You know, cause what happened was I came across a guy with a wall full of Savage parts on the Facebook group. So y'all know in the last video I was, you know, putting little stuff on the Savage. So I said, let me go ahead and get everything I need for the Savage, because when I got the Savage, it's like when I get a car, I start watching videos in the Facebook groups. I go into the group of that car just to see everything that's being done to the car. You know, because like I said in my previous videos, you know, these cars new to me, baby. All of them new to me. This Savage been out for years, but it's new to me. I ain't never had one, so there we go. So I go into there and see all the mods they done, which I think is good because by being out so long, it's so much they done to it. I just be picking through them like, okay, I won't mind to look like that, you know. So I be doing little stuff like that. So I'm gonna crack these Savage bars open. Yeah, them groups, man, they just good. All right, let me grab my knife. Okay, crack this open. Savageboys.com. Okay. Let's see if I'm on this camera. Alright. This is my octane fuel tank that I'm gonna be putting on the Savage. Fuel tank from an Octane Savage. That's the Octane. That's the Savage with like the 5th scale motor. I'm gonna be putting this mod on the Savage. This is a bigger gas tank, so I'm gonna be removing that one, removing these lines, put some nitro lines in it. Got this Octane gas tank I'm gonna be putting on there. Oh, okay. Loving these. These are 17mm hex. You know, wheel nuts for the Savage Hot Racing. Throw them on there. I was geeked about these. Nothing like them new parts, baby. I buy used parts, but ain't nothing like them new ones. Throw them on the Savage. Yeah, I had to grab some parts from another guy on Facebook. These some used parts right here, but I needed them. Go ahead and bust them open right quick. Get this one sealed up good, baby. Alright. Some stuff I needed for the Savage when I do my little weight reduction. These just 2 stock shocks when I take the weight off of it. He had them laying around. These, some center dog bones he had. I just got another set of these because I know how they go out, but okay, they look pretty good too. They ain't wore out. That's good. Got the sway bar kit. I ain't got that on the Savage. I'm gonna have to put that on there. He had these for the ERC and bleed pipes. Gonna need them. And he had this little servo mount in aluminum. They go on the Savage. With my mod, I'm about to... Oh, damn. Oh, my bad, YouTube. Hold on. Shit. My bad. Phone done dropped. Shit. Let me recover. Alright. Looking like my stand and gave up on me, YouTube. Don't worry about that. Alright. What was that? That's all that's in there. Here we got another little package right here. Let me... Okay. Alright. Use this and make it for y'all. We got here. Oh, my servo mount. I'm gonna need this to mount my servo in for the steering. The servo mount. I'm gonna focus that. focus for me. There you go. Y'all can see it. Little servo mount for the steering. Once I put that gas tank in there. And these right here. I know what these just some arms. Stock arms that I had to get. Because the arms I had was kind of elongated, so he had some stock arms. I got them. And this. Okay. This right here is a mount to mount the gas tank in. I ain't gonna need everything in this bag. It's got like just like a roll bar cage or something for the octane, but I'm gonna need the mounts they got in here for the gas tank. So I got them for the gas tank. So I'm gonna take this off. This coming off. Gotta take that out. We're gonna mount that gas tank right there. Mount the servo mounts under the bottom. Take this gas tank off. That's coming off. Hit it with the 17mm hex. We gonna take off these aluminum arms, put on plastic arms. We gonna take off 4 of these shocks all the way around and put plastic shocks for the little weight thing. And this is next what I gotta get for this. After that, when I take this off, the Savage Octane got a battery box that I'm gonna mount right here. That battery box is gonna work my servo and brakes. It's also gonna get area for my receiver and my battery pack. Okay, and I went with that way. You know, it's all type of ways that they mod these Savages when they come to that brake throttle. They'll move this gas tank and they'll mount the servo right here. But when you do that, you gotta have a place to just put your, even though there's plenty of room in here, you gotta have a place to put your battery and receiver. So I'm gonna get the box because, like Eddie said, if you look at it, it kind of balances it out because you got your motor right here with the pipe hanging over here. So you want this box right here, and it's gonna kind of sit over here, kind of balance it out. So that box, it ain't in stock. So when they come in stock, I'm gonna get that box. Once I get that box, the Savage only gonna need battery pack, servo in that box. So that's what the Savage needs: a battery pack, servo, and that box I'm about to get. And it'll be just as ready as that buggy and that Jado and that Mute. Gotta get a couple parts for that. But yeah, YouTube, just wanted to bring y'all that little video. We about to upgrade the Savage, get it ready for when we drop the motor in. All of the platform will be ready. We getting it all the way ready. I already was screwing on and getting it halfway together. That's why I say let me just get everything I need for it. I wish that battery box was in stock. I'd have just knocked that out the way, but it should be coming up in a couple weeks. I get the battery box, put it all together, and bring y'all that video. Get me a little like too, YouTube. Shine up in my corner, cause I was gonna hang me a light over there, but I figured with that light I can move it around if I need it over here, over there, you know, wherever. So it's cool with the little lamp. Alright, YouTube, had to bring y'all that Savage update. About to slap them parts on it. And I'll be back at y'all, man. I'm still waiting on a couple of packages to come in, so when they come in, I'll be back at y'all, baby. This Don Foss, YouTuber. I'm out.